What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Business Buzz, where we talk about business, entrepreneurship, and investing. Today, we're going to be talking about a few different college alternatives. Nowadays, college is getting very expensive, and more people are questioning whether they want to go to college after high school. Many degrees just aren't worth it nowadays, not to mention so many people don't even end up finishing college, so it leaves a lot of people wondering even if they should go. So here's a quick list of a few alternatives besides going to college. Number 1, working in a trade. Learning a trade in 2019 might sound stupid, but it's actually one of the best times to do it. So many people are going to college, so less and less people are getting trades. They can be very lucrative, and there's plenty of opportunity out there for jobs. Not to mention, many trades can actually allow you to do different things on the side. So let's say you're a plumber and you work for a plumbing company. Well, if you can also do it on the side for friends and family to make a quick buck. Real quick, here's 4 lucrative trades that you should consider. Number 1 is web developing. Web developing is great for the 21st century, and if you really buckle down and learn how to do it great, then you will not need a college degree and you can actually get hired as a web developer. You can probably take online classes through sites like Udemy and really learn how to do it well. And with that, you can create yourself an employment opportunity for making around $60,000 a year. Tech development does not seem to be slowing down anytime soon, so web development, obviously a great trade to get into nowadays. Number 2, repairing elevators. You may have just chuckled a little bit while you're watching this video, and to be honest, I don't blame you. But you probably won't be laughing after you hear that they make around $80,000 a year. Repairing elevators can also involve installing them, and it's obviously a great job to do if you're good with your hands. If you are interested in this career path, usually you're going to have to take some sort of apprenticeship program that these companies offer, and that's how you can become one and learn how to do it. Number 3, electrician. Electricians also usually start out working under an apprenticeship, but even during your apprenticeship, you'll usually be making money as an electrician until you become a full-time, full-on electrician. There's also not a need to go to college for this trade, and you can make around $50,000 or over $50,000 a year doing it. Number 4, plumbing. Plumbing requires you to be pretty physically strong and have just a decent body to work around with, and most likely you're going to have to get a few different licenses that your state requires. Every state requires different things, so you're going to have to do some research on your own. Usually plumbing also takes an apprenticeship approach to getting a full-time job, but again, during this you can still make money, and by the time you're a full-on plumber, you can make around $50,000. It's also very important to remember that with these trades, if you start your own business surrounding it and don't just work for somebody else, you can make double, triple, you can multiply the amount that you would be making just working for another person. So that's definitely something to consider. Number 2, becoming a real estate agent. To become a real estate agent, you can actually become one a lot of times for less than $1,000. You can take a couple classes online or in person, and a lot of times it will only take you a few months. On average, real estate agents make around $42,000 a year, and this a lot of times is pretty similar to what many college graduates start making out of college, and of course they have a lot of debt, so this might be a good option. It's also important to understand that with real estate agents, they have high income potential, right? It's very commission based, and if you're good at what you do and you work in a great place, you could potentially make a ton of money. Number 3, joining the military. Joining the military, while also carrying a decent salary, can come with some great benefits after getting out of the military or while you're still in it. Salary usually ranges between $30,000 and $45,000 a year, and you get free health care for you and your whole family. While you're in the military, you will have little to no living costs because the military will be paying for most of that. This is great because you can basically bank all your money and have a bunch of money saved over for when you get out of the military. It's also important to remember that the military will actually pay for your college if you do end up deciding to go to college, as long as you're in the military for at least 3 years. The military can also bring upon a whole new experience in your life that you'll remember forever, which is something to think about. It's also important to consider that there are plenty of jobs in the military. There's one for everything, and if you score high enough on the ASVAB test, you can actually make a ton of money and have a really highfalutin job in the military. Keep in mind that after getting out of the military, you will get full retirement benefits if you worked at least 20 years in the military. Just make sure that you're physically fit and you're not going to be on my 600-pound life anytime soon. But no, in all seriousness, there are definitely a lot of physical requirements to be in the military. Requires a lot of physical and mental strength. And you know, there's more requirements every year, it seems. Like if you even have asthma, you can't join the military. So guys, those are 3 great college alternatives. I really hope you guys took something of value from this video. I almost know that you did. Anyway, please go down, leave a like, subscribe to our channel for more, and I'll see you next time.